So I'm going to share with you two resources that I created back when I was teaching third grade for students to do as literacy centers. And I'm wrapping my head around turning these into digital activities that students can complete independently. But the first one I called adjective adjustment. And so the idea was to reinforce adjectives as a part of speech, but then integrate the idea that when we have words that end in Y, to change the Y to an I and then add our suffix ER or EST. And so I did it with a pirate theme. So if we have scary, when we drop the Y, we add the I and the R for scarier, and the same for scariest. And so I had students then working with other adjectives here. It was kind of brief. But that was one activity that I did to integrate some of those other things. The other thing that I put together was just some review work with synonyms and antonyms and practicing there. So it was sorting cards, whereas we had a synonym card, we had an antonym card, and then we kind of had a connecting word in between. And this also kind of gets into shades of meaning. So we'd laminate the cards, cut them out, and then students were able to, it's loading slowly, were able to then have them all mixed up and to sort them out. And this was also another way to, of course, increase their vocabulary, and it gave them some challenging words to read. So I offer these examples as ways of perhaps building a word bank. Here was my recording page of building a word bank for students. Another resource that I am sharing this week is the multisyllabic words deck. This comes from Recipe for Reading, and while it's used as an assessment deck, I always found that it was a great tool to have students review so that they could look for those word parts. So if you're interested in printing out and using, there are 45 different cards on this deck, but it would be easy enough then to make a copy of this deck, and then once you do some duplicate slides and add your own.